What follows is a statement that I tried to read to the board at the January 8th meeting. If you watch the board meeting video, you'll see they wouldn't allow me to do so. I'm doing so now. As for my observations, I've got two. The first is that the board seems to feel free to act in any way they choose, to say anything they choose, in any manner they choose, and about anyone that they choose. And they also seem to believe they can do so without any repercussions, without any admonishments, and without any backlash. And let me add, the public is apparently not allowed to comment on that behavior. My second observation is that their public comment period is flawed, and it's been twisted to their advantage. It's set up in such a way that one isn't allowed to comment on anything that happened at a previous meeting. And let me add that even though there's an item on the agenda that says approval of the minutes of the previous meeting, the public doesn't get to see those minutes. And the public's not allowed to comment on anything that happened on a previous meeting. The comment period's the first thing on the agenda. The current meeting has yet to occur. And sometimes the agenda is so generic, it's impossible to know exactly what's going to be discussed until they start discussing it. But by the time they start discussing it, the comment period is over. Simply put, the law states there must be a public comment period before votes taken. But the public comment period comes before any discussions, before any motions that the board may make. So how can the public weigh in? It'd be better if the board took each agenda item, made any motions they wanted to make, opened up the discussion, held the public comment period on that item, and then voted on that item. And yes, it would take a little longer to do things that way. But at least if they did it that way, the intent of the law would be being served. My name is Sherrie Wilks, former executive assistant for the Louisiana Auctioneer Licensing Board, and this was my public comment.